Hey guys, it's Anthony here, Super Duty Service. I got Jeremy's truck, 05. We're going to do a quick diag here before it's basically getting cab off studs, lifters, oil seal. He's got a catastrophically failed EGR cooler, and you know, he saved all his money until he had a failure, and now he's going to go ahead and do it all. So, and it is a 191,000 mile truck, so we're going to put lifters in it, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and diag the injectors and just give it a quick diag. It does have a failed EGR cooler. We did drain, the coolant's gone. We drained the coolant out of it, which is what you need to do. Otherwise, you take a chance on coolant physically getting into the cylinder walls and, you know, hydrolocking, rust in the cylinder walls. It could turn into a whole big old crap storm. So we're going to go ahead and get some screens set up. I did get the carbon fiber job done. It's down at the muffler shop getting, we put 4-inch exhaust on it. Yeah, whatever. But it sounds good. Let's go ahead and get some screens set up here. It's an 05. Be right back. Look at that. Under boost. Cylinder 2. Contribution balance. That's not cool. Hopefully we don't need an injector. A bunch of these are just transfer case crap. Let me go on down. Let's see what else we got. Oh, EBP. We'll have to look at that. EGR valve. Alright. So, since it's got the underboost, I went ahead and documented it. It's got cylinder 2 contribution balance too. Cylinder 2, so possibly looking at injector, cylinder 2, and then the underboost and the EBP probably go right with each other, but we'll see. We'll see. Hang on. Let me clear the codes and then we'll get the data logger up. I'm noticing the vacuum pump's running a little bit. We're going to have to check for leaks. A lot of times those leaks on the vacuum pump are actually at the hose barb, the barb fittings that go in the rubber connections, little plastic T's, the T's, and then just the straight fittings. We still got intake air temp, which that's actually because he's got a cut wire. So he's got a cut wire on his mass airflow sensor. So that's probably what's going on with that. Hang on. Okay, so far, I mean, EVP volts look okay. 0.87 is, that's alright. It's not too bad. I mean, map, got nothing in mass airflow, which, you know, the wire's cut, it'll be alright. Let's go ahead and I'm going to cycle the key off and hit it back on. Then we'll get the... Alright, here we go. Fire in the hole. Starts really good for having that number 2 contribution balance. Let's see what we got. Okay, not too bad. Let's shut off the compensation right there. Number 6 drops pretty quick. 6 and 8 both looking pretty bad. I mean, I can barely feel that. If you see it right there, the green line is where we want to be. A little low, I can just barely feel it. I'm afraid it's number 2 having that code in there. You know, does have a failed EGR cooler with no coolant in it, so we can only run it for about a couple of minutes. We can't run it very long. There's number 2 dropping. Maybe we ought to just do even side injectors. Go ahead and leave the odd side in and just do the even side. Okay, so we got number 6, number 8, number 2. I can't drive it long enough to actually put it under a load and see how they do. Just shut this back off. You can kind of see number 2 just a little low when it's just sitting here idling. Just a little bit. Definitely not real bad. I mean, I don't know, maybe we ought to save our money. It's gonna suck if that number 2 doesn't survive. Something caused that cylinder to throw that contribution balance code. I mean, I've seen it before where it's valve train issues can cause contribution balance, but we'll see all that when we get it apart and look at it, because it's engine out and we're gonna put new lifters in it. We'll check the camshaft, you know, but I don't know. Oh, there goes number 6. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we ought to go ahead and do the even side. 6 and 2 are both low. 4 is looking all right. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could do 2, 6, and 8. Would imagine that number 6 would throw a contribution balance for number 2, but you never know what it does under load. I'm not going to worry about the under boost code, because we're gonna have the whole damn thing apart. Turbo, we'll be able to. We replaced the EBP tube. We replaced the tube, replaced the adapter. The volts are okay to EBP, so you know there's really no need in getting freaked out on that. Plus, EBP sensor is really easy to replace if we have to afterwards. That underboost, I mean, the underboost, you know, it could be freaking map hose all gummed up. Yeah, look at that number 6. I don't know, man. I think we at least need to do number 6. Number 2 threw a code and it was showing just a hair low, but I mean, it's pretty good right now. I mean, maybe number 2, 6, and 8. And I mean, for that matter, maybe we ought to go ahead and just do the whole freaking side. And then I can switch them over. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I can put them on the passenger side, put them all on the driver's side, whichever. Put them all on one side, so it's, you know, obviously we want them all on the same side. All right, I pretty much got it. 2, 6, and 8, and they're not horribly bad. You know, I'll leave that up to him. If you want to run with them, we can always go in later and replace an injector. You know, it's, I mean, it is what, you know, we can get some more life out of them or replace them. Thing is, there's going to be no labor right now. We just have to buy the parts, which, shit, at $200 some odd a piece, they're not cheap. Let's hit it one more time. Ah, we got to do number 6. Oh, we got to do it. Alright, I'm gonna call that good and pull this sucker in. It's time to take the cab off, pull the engine out, place lifters, send the heads off. We'll get the heads bronze liners put in, and whatever seats need to be done, and valves and surface, blah blah blah, everything. But the main thing I wanted to know was injectors, because that's something that I don't trust anybody to send off and test and inject. Hell no. We've got a $20,000 flow tester sitting right here. I'm sitting in it. You know, the absolute best way to test the freaking injectors is in a freaking truck running. Screw that flow testing, sending it off. No. So this is the only thing that I really can't. This is the only way to really inspect injectors. Have it in the freaking truck and start the damn thing up. But, yep. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Have a good day.